Hi, boys and girls. Today's Bible story is not about somebody who didn't have friends. It's actually about somebody who knew a lot of people. His name was Nicodemus, and he was a church leader. Nicodemus did a lot of things that were right, but he wasn't perfect. He made mistakes too. Nicodemus wanted to meet Jesus and learn from him, but he was embarrassed what his friends might think. They didn't really like Jesus. So Nicodemus asked Jesus to meet him in the dead of night, where nobody would hear them or see them. You know what? After Jesus met with Nicodemus, Nicodemus believed. He believed that Jesus was God's son. And Jesus told him that God had a plan for him and that Jesus was going to do something that would bring all people together for God.
Hi everyone, my name is Megan.
And I'm Jessie. Megan, guess what? My aunt had her baby. My new cousin was born.
That's great, Jessie.
Babies are so much fun. They are so soft and cuddly and sweet. Hey Megan, wouldn't it be fun if I could be a baby again?
I don't know, Jessie. You can do a lot of fun things that a baby cannot do.
Yeah, I guess you're right. My new baby sister just cries and sleeps and eats. Maybe it is good to be a big kid.
In today's Bible story, a man named Nicodemus went to talk to Jesus. Jesus told Nicodemus that he must be born again.
Like a little baby?
Not quite, Jessie. A baby gets life from his parents when he is born. Jesus was talking about a different kind of life. Life with God that lasts forever. Let's listen to our Bible story.
One night, when Jesus was in the city of Jerusalem, a man named Nicodemus came to visit Jesus. Nicodemus was a religious man. He studied God's laws and tried very hard to obey it. Nicodemus wanted to know more about Jesus. "Teacher," Nicodemus said, "we know you came from God. You are a teacher and you do miracles. God must be with you." Nicodemus was right. Jesus was a good teacher. Jesus came to earth from heaven, and God was with him.
Jesus decided to teach Nicodemus an important lesson. Jesus said, "A person cannot see God's kingdom unless he is born again." Nicodemus was confused. He thought that a person got to go to heaven if he was good and obeyed all of God's laws. Jesus' words did not make sense. How can anyone be born again when he is old? Nicodemus asked. Nicodemus knew that babies are small when they are born. How can a grown man be born again? That sounded awfully silly.
Jesus told Nicodemus that when a baby is born, the baby gets life from his parents. But that kind of life does not last forever. Nobody lives forever. Jesus said that people can get life from God. This kind of life means people can live with God forever. Nicodemus still did not understand. How is it possible to get life from God? Nicodemus asked. Jesus told Nicodemus, "When I tell you about things we have seen on earth, you do not believe me. Will you believe me when I tell you about things I have seen in heaven?"
Then Jesus reminded Nicodemus of the time when God's people disobeyed God and got sick. The people were healed when they looked at the bronze snake on the pole. Jesus said that he would be raised up like the snake so that everyone who believes in Jesus will be healed from their sin and have eternal life. Jesus told Nicodemus about God's great plan. Jesus said, "God loved the world so much that he sent his one and only Son to save the world. Everyone who believes in him will not die, but will have eternal life." Jesus was talking about himself. He is God's one and only Son.
Nicodemus wanted life with God, but he could not do anything to earn it. Eternal life is a gift. God showed his love by sending his one and only Son to rescue people from sin. Everyone who believes in him receives God's gift of eternal life through Jesus.
Hi, boys and girls. Our snack today is a cupcake with 2 Teddy Grahams to represent Nicodemus and Jesus meeting at night. Remember, Jesus told Nicodemus he needed to be born again. He needed to believe in the Son of Man to live forever.